20 years of civil war.
There's nothing simple about it.
This is bigger now. Chemical weapons have fallen into terrorist hands. They could be anywhere.
We need to move fast.
What do you suggest?
A business trip. Farah! Let's talk! I need your help.
Because of this poison, my people have known something worse than war.
Help us track it.
If you stay, we can help you. But if you stay, you fight.
Yelling out to him.
The invaders of my country have no regard for human life. We live like this every day.
Any further complications and we're at war.
We're breaking through now. We need a new extraction point fast.
Save yourself, daughter. Join us.
I lead soldiers. You train killers.
But we are all killers here, no?
How about you, Captain? Are you gonna let them die?
Chemical weapons are now in the wild. Fix it.
Where do we draw the line, sir?
You draw the line.
No, sir!
Stop! Wherever you need it. What the hell is this?
It's the off switch. We're all just pawns in this.
You speak for yourself.
This is crazy.
Yeah, but we're a little crazy, aren't we? The rules of engagement have changed. If you can't identify the target, you are the target.
Purchase digitally and get the XRK weapons pack.
That might be the best campaign trailer I have ever seen for a Call of Duty game. They knocked that out of the park. Holy crap. This makes me so excited for the game to come out and actually play the campaign. Now, we have a lot to talk about today. First of all, we found out a little bit about Spec Ops. Of course, we got to break down this campaign trailer, talk about what this campaign is all about. And then, of course, at the very end there, you saw that there's a pre-order bonus that we're going to be talking about as well. There is a lot to talk about today, so let's just dive into it and start with breaking down this trailer, talking about what this campaign is actually all about. So the trailer starts off here with some helicopters flying in, and then we get our first look at a new character. A lot of people are thinking that this is actually an old character brought back. It is not. Some people are saying it's Gaz or Ghost without his mask on. Nope, not true. This is a new character named Alex. We don't have a last name yet, but he is one of the characters that is going to be very heavily in this campaign and working for Captain Price. Now, he is a character that we are going to see a lot throughout this trailer, definitely one of the main characters in the campaign. Now, as these helicopters land, we get a look at our second new character talking to Captain Price here. Actually don't know who this character is. It's some girl, obviously high up in the SAS. That's all we really know as of right now. Now, in the next scene here, we see kind of like a war room. And in this war room, this character in the foreground here could potentially be General Shepard. He's wearing the same attire, has the same color hair, but we really don't get to see a face, so it's just a guess. After this, they go into talking about chemical weapons. And then in the next scene here, we can actually see some terrorists get out of a truck and blow up Piccadilly Square. This is actually something we got to see at the reveal event, and it's definitely one of the campaign missions. Now, after this, Captain Price goes on a business trip to find a soldier in a Middle Eastern town called Farah. This is once again another one of the main characters, and she is the one you are seeing on screen here.
I need your help.
Now, after this, you can see Farah talking to Alex about how she needs to protect her people from these chemical weapons and what's going to go wrong if these chemical weapons do go off and are in the wrong hands. So he decides to stay and help her out. Now, after this, we see a bunch of action scenes. There's really not too much to take away from these. I had to look for any other sort of cameos from previous characters and really didn't see any here. Just a lot of gas masks, so it's kind of hard to tell. Now, after this scene here, this is important because there's a character here we haven't seen before. Standing beside Farah, that is her brother. His name is Kadir. He's another one of the main characters in the campaign. Now, after this scene, we get to see a little bit of a riot at what appears to be the U.S. Embassy. And what's going on here is that there is an interrogation going on at this U.S. Embassy of this character that you are seeing here. This character is the main bad guy in the campaign. We were told his codename is the Wolf. We've heard in the specialist stories that there's a bad guy named Alcatala. They might be the same bad guy, but at this point, we're not sure. Based off of what we're seeing here, all I can tell is he either looks blind or either that or has really bad cataracts, one of the two. Now, the terrorists or bad guys seem to fall behind the Wolf here, and that is why there's this riot going on at the U.S. Embassy. And as this interrogation is going on, we can see the rioters tear through the U.S. Embassy as this interrogation is going on. And then it appears as another one of the bad guys gives Price the option. Either the innocent people die, or he lets Alcatala or the Wolf go. Now, after this, we hear a little bit more about the chemical weapons and how they need to be stopped, but then we get to see a mission that I've actually seen before, this one here. There's an innocent wife of one of the terrorists, and she is actually going and reaching for a detonator to a bomb. And it lends to the question, do you shoot this lady or not? Now, after this, there is a bunch of action scenes, nothing really to talk about or dive into, but at the very end of the trailer, of course, it has to end with one of Captain Price's awesome one-liners.
Crazy, aren't we? The rules of engagement have changed. If you can't identify the target, you are the target.
And then we get to see what the pre-order bonus is, which is the XRK weapons bundle, which is kind of weird to me because we kind of already talked about how there's going to be weapon variants in the game and how they're supposed to be aesthetic items only, but some of the attachments are going to be different than the ones you'd get in game. So I don't exactly know how this is going to work, but essentially what we are looking at here is weapon variants that you get for pre-ordering the game. Now, here's the thing. This trailer was revealed on the State of the Game stream that PlayStation was doing. And this isn't all that they showed. They also showed something to do with Spec Ops, and here it is.
Enemy reinforcements approaching the bank. We advise you to get in and get ready to fight.
So this is our first look at Spec Ops, and as we find out, there is some sort of exclusivity with PlayStation. As it turns out, the survival mode is going to be only on PlayStation 4 for the first year of the game. Not week, not month, year. Now, it appears as though there's still going to be other Spec Ops missions, and Spec Ops will still be on Xbox, but as far as survival goes, which is like kind of like zombies, but with soldiers, we saw it all the way back in Modern Warfare 3, that is going to be on PlayStation 4 only until 2020. No, you are not hearing me wrong, which is absolutely insane. Now, what you're seeing here is on the map Ania Palace. It's what we played 20v20 at the reveal for Modern Warfare, and you're seeing some survival gameplay on it. Now, I find it pretty weird. Like, we have just got crossplay off our backs. Like, it's happening. There's going to be this nice cohesion between Xbox, PC, and PS4. And then they drop a year-long embargo on survival mode. That is pretty damn surprising to me. Now, personally, for me, it's not a huge deal. I'll probably only play the survival mode once or twice. It's not really something I'm that big into. And from everything I'm hearing, it sounds like Spec Ops will still be on PC and Xbox. It's just the survival mode that won't be. And personally, I would prefer this over even a week-long drought on maps or whatever for Xbox and PC. Because you may remember that all the DLC for multiplayer is coming at the same time for PC and Xbox. So I would prefer that and to have survival mode be a year later than this, but that's just my opinion. You can let me know what you think down in the comments. It's a pretty big surprise to me. I thought all PS4 was getting was that little extra time on the beta, but it appears as though that survival mode is actually going to be that big thing, a year-long thing that won't be coming to the other consoles until then. So yeah, I want to hear what you guys think. Is this a slap in the face to everyone else? Are you like me where it's really not that big of a deal because you're not a big survival person? Let me know what you think down in the comments. And also, what do you think of that trailer? Because quite honestly, that single-player trailer, the campaign trailer, I am so excited to play it. I'm so excited to make some videos on it for you guys, some character breakdowns. You know how much I love the story, so of course, I am super excited to see this. So if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you could hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and want to stay up to date on everything Modern Warfare, the best way to do so is make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you turn notifications on, and as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, peace out.
We are